Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Subnautica. So our base has no power, we're slowly losing oxygen. There's a fish, he's come to greet me. Hello, fish friend. So, I thought about it for a bit. I still haven't gotten around to trying out the stream, just to play around with some stream settings for a bit. But we'll do it at some point. It's just sort of like it's a timing problem, really. Like, I can't jump onto it unless I have enough time to, burn along with making whatever video I want to make for the day, so it's getting pushed off a little bit. But, like I said earlier, what we're going to be doing is more or less relocating a decent chunk of this base to our new base area. I'm going to leave a little bit here, but I want to relocate most of it. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a new screen. Let's take our batteries back. So, basically, I'm going to take the most important bits, and then we'll leave a little bit here. We might leave the fabricator, because I think that was an easy recipe now. Maybe we'll take the fabricator. Because there is a fabricator on the life pod up there. So yeah, we're going to take everything over there with us. And we'll begin building our base over there. And there'll be a lot more room to work with anyway. So, if you excuse me for a bit, it does look like we have a radio message. If you excuse me for a bit after we listen to the radio message, I'm going to be moving stuff for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes that I'll cut out. However long it takes me to get back and forth like twice. Let's listen first, though.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Well, that sounds absolutely delightful. We're not alone here, boys. So, anyway, allow me to go ahead and do that. I'll also, in my travels, attempt to make a beacon so that I don't have to keep worrying about where the heck my base is. So I'll try to get all that set up so that we're not spending too long, like, crafting random crap. So not quite back yet, but I figured this might be a nice time to set up some windows. Obviously, it's very dark down here, so we can't see a whole lot, but it certainly does allow you to see a bit more. Something else I kind of want to do, we obviously can't do it yet because I need some more enameled glass, but making an observatory is really cool, actually. Hold on. Let me make one more piece of glass. I want like one more window here. That's okay. I don't know. Maybe we need to put a few lights outside. That's one thing I've never really played with much in this game is the lighting. Oh, right, I need to make my battery charger. I don't know what exactly I need for it, but I should have the materials for it. Battery charger. Okay. Stick that right here. And we can stick a couple batteries in there. I'm going to keep doing that until I remember not to. That's my repair thing. Another thing I wanted to do today is we're kind of limited in exploring those wrecks still. Oh man, this is spooky. It's like, it's very murky. Like, you can still see a little bit, but not very much. That's kind of spooky, actually. We're limited in exploring those wrecks, which are going to have some kind of neat loot that I'd really like to get a focus on getting soon. So, I think we're gonna go diamond hunting today. That being, like, my primary goal for today is just to find diamonds, I think. Once I get everything moved. Oh, see, now it's a little bit brighter. Okay, it's not too bad. Let me see how it looks out those windows. The problem with this window is there's not much to look at. Maybe if I moved this locker... Yeah, this would be a better... Yeah, let's do that, because this is a better window spot. Move this window to right here. Window. There we go. That's pretty cool. And in case you were curious, we kind of already saw it, but the wall planter just looks like that. It's, guess, better than a blank wall, but I don't even care at all for it. It just seems kind of dumb. So let me finish moving stuff, and we'll be back. Forgot about the beacon. We're gonna do that now. I mostly know where I'm at in the ocean, more or less, so it's not too bad. But this does help, especially when it gets really dark. So let me just show you how this works real quick. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just let it go. It pops out. I don't think you see it from close, but when you get far enough away, you see it. You can, I think, name them? Yeah. You can name them if you want. And that'll show up on the UI. Yeah, so it's cool. But, you know, I guess not necessary to name them. So, yeah, now I'm actually going to get to this, so I will be back in a bit. It does look like I just got another radio message, so we're going to take a listen to that. I also packed up my mobile vehicle bay. Figure it'll be useful in the future, something, probably. See if we're going to get told that we're among the hunted.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth than Bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
That's another thing we could do. Instead of diamond hunting, I could just start chasing after more of these signals. I'm not entirely sure that they're in safe areas, but it's an option. Let's see. We're also going to transplant... Well, we don't have to transplant this, to be honest. We can just leave this here. The planter boxes are pretty cheap to make. So maybe we'll do that. We'll just... I'll take one with me, I can plant it over there, and we'll have our own plant over there. That sounds good. So now that we're all charged up...
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
Going to deconstruct the moon pool, so we can take that. And we're just left with 2 modules left. So, it's a spot where, I don't know, if we need something base-related over here we can get. I don't know. I don't think there's any real point in completely destroying it. Alright. I think I've got most of what I want over here. I had to remove a window, but now we have the moon pool over here, which we'll dock into in just a bit. Added a little window. I'm not sure about this window because it doesn't get a very good angle. The windows that go into the moon pool aren't very wide. Oh, that's the island. Oh, I got scared for a second. Like, I knew it was up there, but... Spooky water noises. But seeing, like, this looming almost tooth-looking thing up there. It's kind of terrifying. Alright, so we've got this nice little trench that we can sort of come under and dock it in like this. Now, one thing that's a problem at this depth, our solar panels are not very effective. As you can see, it's draining pretty quickly. It'll be okay because this thing's almost fully charged, but if I ever bring... Oh, right, yeah, I heard about this.
What are you?
I want to ask you that too. I think the sea just got a whole lot spookier. I heard about that, actually. I remember reading about it on like a forum or something. I want to say it was on Reddit, maybe? I'm not sure. But I was reading about it, and there's apparently these... Oh, that's exterior. There's apparently these, like, events that happen every once in a while like that. Kind of spooky. Oh, yeah, I should make my own radio. That way I don't have to go back anymore for that. That's convenient. Alright, so we can plant this thing. Make sure not to consume. Switch container. There we go. And I wanted to make something else. I just told myself a bioreactor. We should try to make that at some point. Maybe not right now. A solar... Well, we can get away with a solar panel for the time being. But once I start trying to do stuff like charge power cells, like more than just basic batteries, that's when we're going to wish that we had something a little bit better. Let's put that in slot 1. So, I'm thinking, I don't know. We could check out the, all the different, like, points of interest we've been given. That would definitely be interesting. But, you know, I kind of do want to find that diamond, because once we find the diamond, we can get the cutter, we can go deeper into the wrecks, we'll find better loot, and I think that might not be a bad way to go. Let's get this mobile vehicle bay out of my inventory. Oh, it is dark. Okay. So we're going to deploy it. It's just going to float its way to the surface. It is so dark out there. Wow. You know what? Let's make a... I've got an idea. So, there are these... We picked them up a while ago. I said they aren't terribly useful. These spotlights are kind of interesting. They're not super useful, but they're interesting. But they will consume power. But the thing is that, at least as it was before, every single solar panel or energy gaining device, generating device, has its own internal power storage. So the more we add, the more like power we have, if that makes sense. I think they also consume power, even if nothing's draining them. That's a new one. Or no, it's just charging battery.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic. Hope he doesn't intercept our messages. Might not be great. What was that? Oh, I don't even remember what I was saying. I just got distracted all of a sudden by that. Oh yeah, so if we build additional solar panels, we'll have additional power storage. Like, they're almost like they come with batteries in them. So we could, we could run things for longer, and then when the sun does eventually come back, they can charge all of them at the same time. might not be a bad idea, and then we could set up some spotlights. Alternatively, we could set up floodlights, but they run on batteries, which isn't a problem necessarily, but I wish I could, like, hook up a power cord to them from the base. You know, so I could use the floodlight in a normal... Like, because I want to point lights, which you can't really do with the spotlights. They, I think they follow things. Glass and titanium. And I think we'd be safe if I made another 2 solar panels. So 2 copper ore, 4 titanium, and 4 quartz. So that should allow us to build our extra solar panels. You know, I mean, once again, is anyone afraid of the sea? It's not a good game to play if you are, in fact, afraid of the sea. So obviously these are not going to come charged, but once the sun comes out, which it looks like it is, they will begin charging, so they'll be fine. We should see when we go in the base that our max power increases. Yeah, 225. It's saying we're low, which compared to full power, we are a little low at the moment. So spotlights, glass and 2 titanium. Well, I can make 1. Make some glass. You can at least see what they do. Anyway, I mean, they're lights. You can't aim them. I think they follow fish and predators and stuff. And I think when there's nothing around, they may just pan. Or it's following me. No, it's just panning right now. They're nice if you get a couple of them, but I do remember from testing them in the past that if you get quite a few of them, they do draw a decent amount of power. And you need the power generation to keep up with it. I usually prefer solar panels for that purpose. So it will charge slowly over time, so that's fine. So yeah, we're going to go diamond hunting. That is, if you remember last time, I got a little spooked by some creepy noise and decided that was enough. We're gonna try it some more. And this may be a long-winded thing we're about to do, but
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
it's kind of it's something I'm gonna need if I really want to do a whole lot more exploring. So we'll move our search range a little bit farther to the right than I was before. And get started. So I'll either see when interesting things happen or scary things happen. What just happened? Oh! Oh man, this is the thing I thought we were going to see last time. I just saw it, but I don't know where he's at. I may have to show you again. I mean, I guess maybe you'll see it. I can edit in what I had seen, but I didn't see... Oh, there he is! That's a new enemy. I think they chase after fish. Yeah, he's eating fish right now. Oh, do I want to mess with him? Not particularly, but I would like to get a scan of him, so at least we know what we're dealing with. Okay. Don't get hit by that. Warper. Sorry, I've never actually attempted to scan them before. I get really spooked up about them.
30 seconds.
Ah, crap. Anyway, from what I know, because I've never actually tried to tangle with them, the warpers are creatures that are probably one of the more dangerous things we're going to deal with down here in the deep biome reef thing. And this is because, well, they shoot, I mean, as their name states, they shoot warp balls, I guess. I don't know what the correct term for that is, but they shoot little warp balls, and if they hit you, they'll cause you to teleport. I don't think it's ever, like, super malicious how far they'll make you teleport. I think they can actually attack you as well. But, you know, if you're trying to get away, and then they hit you with a nice teleport, you could potentially get in trouble. One of the bigger dangers, of course, is that I believe they can get you while you're in a vehicle and teleport you out of said vehicle. Got him. Let's get out of here. Oh. Sorry. I don't think I've ever actually attempted to scan one before, just because I was kind of scared of him. Let's read up on that. I picked up a few things. Oh, those are the anchor pod things. Usual flora specimens have been encountered exclusively in the deep reefs. They consist of a large spherical gas-filled membrane anchored to the seafloor by its root system. At these depths, it's unlikely the structure is designed to enhance access to sunlight, but rather the pod's ability to propagate. Once the pods attain sufficient height, they burst, releasing spores which catch the currents and disperse around the local areas. Leviathans. Oh, the sea treader. Let's see if he is actually dangerous. He's low on the threat meter, it looks like. I forgot, you guys can't see my pointer. Antenna. Can detect a range of scents. Avoid the path of large predators. Carapace. Thick armor protects the creature from attack by all but the largest of carnivores. Siphons up plant material from the seafloor. Large herds would decimate the flora of a single area, thus encouraging the sea treader's migratory behavior. Families keep their young towards the center of the herd, and parents will lash out at over curious interlopes in search of an easy meal. Oh, they do unearth mineral deposits as they turn up the sand. Okay, that's cool. And the Warper. Carnivore. Aggressive creature with the ability to teleport itself and others into space. I like the question mark threat level. No genetic crossover identified with indigenous life forms. Demonstrates no recognized defensive behavior. Mechanisms in the head region provide its warping capabilities, which it uses to stalk its targets. Appears to hunt other life forms, but no digestive organs have been identified. Internal structure considerably more complex than other known organisms, unable to distinguish whether organic or artificial in nature. So we don't know much about it. Now, I know a little bit. Oh, that's cool. I know a little bit more about them just from reading about them on the wiki. But I think they're kind of a story element creature that we'll deal with later. Now, I don't want to tick them off again. That's not my goal right here, but a lot of quartz down here. I do like that. But there was something I could research down here that he's like right next to, and I still kind of want to research it. And since I haven't gotten teleported or killed yet, I'm getting slightly brave, and I'd like to look into this. I don't know what it is right off. Moon pole fragment. We already got that. That's fine. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Or maybe not. Now that I think about it, we're doing more exploration in a new area. I'll keep you guys with me for a bit. We'll go on this adventure together. Keeping in mind our particularly small oxygen tank. Still not finding what I'm looking for. See, this isn't diamond, this is just quartz, which isn't bad, mind you. But what I'm looking for is rocks. Because I believe there is a chance... Whoa. Hey, look, there's another one of those weird portholes. We're not going to mess with it, because I have a feeling it's going to suck me in, but that's kind of cool. I don't know about that one. I think it's a fairly...
30 seconds.
Ah, crap. It's a fairly recent addition, so I'm not too familiar with it. But yeah, I'm looking for rocks. Because I believe the diamonds spawn inside of rocks. Oh, are we going to make this one?
Oxygen.
I know. I'm going. Oh! That was a close one. Let's move up a bit. I was worried about the warper, but he seems to be sticking pretty far away, so I think we can get a bit closer and increase our chances of not dying while swimming for oxygen. Okay. Stick it right... Oh god! Oh god, what is that? Oh. What is that? No, 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 no! I don't know what that thing is! I don't know what that thing is! Oh... Okay. We are abandoning all hope in not, in fact, swimming deeper until we get the better submarine. No, no, no. That's absolutely terrifying. That thing looked massive. Nah, we're good. We're good. Sorry, my dear friends. That's as far as I go into the fishy ocean without more metal between me and it. Okay. Oh, have I been blasting the microphone this whole time? I certainly hope not. I may have a little bit, I'm sorry. Let's listen to the radio.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, well, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If I
code...
say regular, and she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
Shut
code
up.
should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. So that's good. We've got that here, because I'll definitely need that later. I actually think they had the, They had this part in an update that I played at some point, but there wasn't actually anything in the room with the code, I think. Unless this is something different, I'm not sure, but, like, people free-cammed in there, and there was, like, a bobblehead or something.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, I didn't expect to see such a big fish. Such a big, scary-looking fish, mind you, so I'm not exactly sure where to go from here. It kind of freaked me out. And I'm starting to slightly rethink the location of the base currently. Like, I don't think he's gonna bother me here because I'm, like, on the edge of this area, but, you know, I've never seen that fish before. I have no idea what he does. He doesn't look, I mean, he looks like a Leviathan-class creature, but I don't know what he does, other than potentially screw up my life. No thanks.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Come on, grow faster, tree. I'm gonna have to rethink this plan a little bit, I think. There's some scary fish out there. Okay, let's go with my other idea of investigating some of these points of interest we've been given. Yeah, we're already done with that one. I think we did the Officer Keene. Yeah, I think we dealt with all of these, really, except for Except for this one. So yeah, let's go.
Seek fluid intake.
Let's go investigate. Oh wait, hold on. Live pod sunk 500 meters before she abandoned it. Oh, that's way too deep for us. I'd have to get 1, maybe 2 upgrades to the Seamoth before we'd be able to go 500 meters. Really, we'd have to get 2 to go 500 meters. 1 to get close enough to swim to it. I'm gonna look up some stuff, because I want to see if there's an easier way to find diamond. Other than just swimming down there. Give me just a minute.